Okay, day 187, part 1. So I'm heading to Indianapolis area, Kokomo in specific, to research a double murder of 2 girls, age 14 and 13. And I believe it's connected to another group that trains not too far from there in a place called Plainsfield, Indiana. And I know there's a lot of things that have thrown people off the trail on this case, and I will explain when I get to the murder scene, but just bear with me on this. The homework for this to really prepare is to look up an organization called Jamaat al-Fuqra. Now, the easy way to remember Jamaat al-Fuqra is just think of jam. You're going to go out with your friends. You're going to jam, make some music. Then you have to go to your AA meeting, and then you get only tea at the AA meeting. So that's Jamaat. That means group in the Arabic form that they speak in Pakistan, because Jamaat al-Fuqra is a Pakistan extremist terrorist organization, and they're based right here in the USA. 22 training camps right here in the USA. So on the Fuqra part, we're going to do a bad word that begins with F, and so you're going to go F-U, and instead of putting in those other 2 letters, you're going to put in the letter Q. And then you're going to go Ra, because your kids are not using foul language. So it's Jamaat al-Fuqra. Now, you might wonder why I'm saying it so many times, and that's because I want you to Google it. I want you to go to the Christian Action Network. Again, this isn't a Christian thing. It's not a Muslim thing. It's not a Jewish thing. It's not a Pakistani thing. It's not a Pakistani ISI thing. It's a Pakistani ISI extremist group training in America, killing 13 and 14-year-old girls thing. Okay, so I just want to make that clear. What you'll do then is you'll look at Fox Business or Fox News. I think it was Varney, or it may have been Tucker Carlson. But just if you Google Fox and Fuqra, you'll see an interview on there. And you're going to see in the training camps, and I'm going to the national headquarters. There's 22 of them in the United States. They map very nicely with the Gulen schools, by the way. You're going to see at the training camps there, they teach commando tactics, and one of the commando tactics they teach is called garroting, and it's called, what I'm going to show today is called a bridge kill, and then the garroting, and you'll actually see film that a Colorado police officer made of where they garrote the person around the neck, the child clutches for their neck, and then they do another garrote quickly around the neck, then they stab a knee in the back to make the kid go to their knees, and then they hit the child with a rock or some heavy object. So you'll see that actually demonstrated by Jamaat al-Fuqra, and it's in Plainsfield, Indiana. Plainsfield, Indiana is only going to be about 20 miles, less than that to the murder scene. You're going to see a picture of a white guy, an old white guy like me, there. I'll explain his role as a handler, and I'll explain how the team of three works in these situations, and then they train him so they don't need a handler the next time. This is going to be very much like the Chania brothers. It's going to be very like the kill team that they killed before the Sarnia brothers, and you're going to find out that Omar Mateen was on the same team of 3, the guy who tried to kill Trump and by stealing a gun in Las Vegas, trained with him. So this whole team of 3 thing, Muslims, kill teams, is going to come out, and you're going to find the team of 3 in Fort Wayne also was a kill team that went awry. So, on my way to the national headquarters, ISNA, the Islamic Society of North America, where another thing to Google is a guy named Rosic, R-O-S-I-C. So it was like Nahid, N-A-H-I-D, like jihad only with an N, Nihad, Rosic, R-O-S-I-C. And you will find that he was arrested in Plainsfield, Indiana, taking weapons to Plainsfield, Indiana. And he is Bosnian, and he has ties to the Bosnian War. And not only that, he was working with 5 other guys using coded messages. And those were 2 kill teams. I know this is a lot of homework, but if you go Jamaat al-Nusra, Fuqra, Google that, Google Christian Action Network, watch that 5-minute video, really explains it all, and you'll see the garroting, you'll see the knee in the back, you'll see the choking, you'll see the rock in the head. So these are, I'm not making this up, this is a Colorado police officer that supplied this, and you will see what I'm saying is true, and I'll explain the rest, and I'll tie the Fort Wayne murders to the Indianapolis murders later today. hope this uploads. I've been blocked by YouTube.